What's up, guys? So today's vlog is starting a little bit later in the day than usual because this morning was just sort of a boring morning. I was editing my video, then I uploaded it, had some breakfast, but not much else going on. It's raining out, it's gray, it's kind of a lazy Sunday, but those are always fun. We're not gonna make it too lazy because Alex and I right now are gonna do a workout. So she's just warming up over on the treadmill, just getting warmed up, and then we're gonna do some workout down here. We got some stuff on the floor. Got some equipment, got a mat. Just gonna work out for a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but just a nice little Sunday workout. And then after that, I'm not too sure what we're doing today. I think we're just gonna relax. I think her grandmother's coming over later for dinner. So it's now the middle of the afternoon and I just had to go and make a quick run out to the pharmacy or the drugstore or whatever you guys call it where you're from, because I have to buy some new deodorant because the ones that I had, it was a new one that I had bought a few months ago that I was using. It was making my armpits super itchy and I couldn't understand why. I thought it was just like the dry cold weather that's coming in the winter, because often like my lips and my face, they get really dry in the winter, but for some reason my armpits were like super dry and itchy and I couldn't figure it out. So then I stopped wearing the deodorant and I haven't worn it for like 3 or 4 days now, and I'm not itchy anymore. My armpits aren't itchy, so figured it out. It's the new deodorant that I bought. That's what's making me itchy. So I'm going out to the store just quickly just to buy some new deodorant because it's kind of, I don't want to go too long not wearing deodorant because then you start to smell sometimes. So just got to go buy some new ones, and I hope that I'm going to buy a better one. I hope that the one that I buy, it won't make my armpits all itchy.
Okay guys, Dan is no longer vlogging and driving because thanks to your comments to me.
I listened to your comments.
And me, so I did not like it. So, what's up?
It's safer this way.
We just finished watching
Making a Murderer on Netflix.
So if you have yet to finish it, stop watching right now.
But you should go and watch it. It's very interesting. It's very good.
I'm really pissed off with the justice system. I think it's corrupt.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the show definitely makes him seem innocent. And after watching the show, I'm like, okay, for sure he's innocent. Like, there's no way he's not innocent. But I don't know, I wasn't there, I don't know all the facts, I don't know what went on, like, so I'm not 100% convinced he's innocent. I'd say I'm like 98% convinced he's innocent. Yeah. Because there were a lot of things that like didn't really make sense. If you watch the show, these are the two things to me that stood out the most that don't make sense. Number one is that the evidence blood vial from his first rape in 1985, when they went in 2003 to look at it, or 2005, it was cut open and there was a needle poked in. So someone went in and tampered with the evidence and took out his blood. Like, to me, that just shows right there, okay, well, obviously someone's screwing with him. Well, then they had an FBI guy test and say that the blood they found in her car couldn't be fake. Okay. So the second thing, to me, that's like the most important, the two most important things, is when the lawyer for the state that was going against Stephen Avery for the murder, he stood up and he said all the evidence, everything in the room and in the car and in the trailer and everything points to one man and one man only, Stephen Avery. And then like a week later they were like, oh, but also his little nephew helped him.
Like after Stephen was convicted.
Like they spent so much time and energy showing that it was only Stephen Avery and all the evidence was for him. And then they tried to also say, oh, well, actually it was also his little nephew.
It's because they know they messed up because they used Brendan as like a little tool to prove that Stephen was guilty, even though he wasn't.
Well, that's what it seems like. It looks like they manipulated a guy who like obviously has mental issues, like he's borderline handicapped.
I know.
And they manipulated him into confessing so they could use the confession against Stephen. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like it seemed in the show like they tricked Brendan into confessing by saying like, don't worry, if you confess it'll be okay and we'll help you. And
not even if you confess, if you say you did it.
Yeah, if you say you did it, you know, we'll help you, you'll get a smaller sentence, you'll be able to have a family. So he says he did it because he's like a mentally handicapped 16-year-old kid. They said they had a reading skill of a grade 4. You know, so like he's obviously got some like learning disabilities or something. He's not like 100%. And so the kid's like scared, so he says he did it to try to get into the least amount of trouble possible, and then by doing that he ends up screwing over his uncle.
Yeah, and himself.
But like I said, I'm not there, I don't see the evidence, I don't know.
Yeah, because you read online that there was evidence that the show didn't even show.
Well, the district attorney, that was like the main
The sex offender?
Yeah, the guy who like did some sexting.
Yeah.
He did a few interviews now that the show came out, and he said that like the show should have put disclaimers because a lot of it was false. But of course he's gonna say that it's going against him.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's a really good show. You guys should go check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, that's the end of the video, guys. We're gonna just talk about one more thing though before I finally end it.
Not about the murder.
Not about making a murderer.
Also, I apologize for my appearance.
Why? You look beautiful.
Aww. Thanks.
And that sort of segues us into what we want to talk about is
My beautifulness.
No, but we've been getting a lot of comments on my last few videos, and you've obviously been noticing that most of my videos have been us together.
On my vlogging channel, we made a video talking about how we weren't together at the moment and we were working on things, and like...
It was what, like a month ago?
Yeah, it was a month ago, and we actually hadn't been together for a full month, like before we spoke about that. So we were working on things, and we weren't going to address it with you guys because we thought that like eventually we would just end up getting back together. We just felt like we really needed to like work on ourselves and stuff and figure our own stuff out. And like really it's hard to work on just yourself when you're in a relationship with someone, especially for like a long-term relationship, because you're so used to being always thinking for the other person as well. Yeah, we knew we wanted to be together and stuff. It was just a matter of us actually having to like work on ourselves for personal reasons.
But we are back together now.
Yeah.
And we are still dating, and we're still...
Yeah, like, okay, so we made it official, like we were broken up, but like we still loved each other and we cared and we talked a lot, and it wasn't like, oh, we're broken up, bye, get out of my life. You know what I mean? Like, we both knew we loved each other.
We broke up with like the intention of always getting back together.
Yeah, eventually. It was just, we really needed self-growth. That was one of the things. We started dating almost 4 years ago, so, and we, like, especially me, I was a completely different person when we started dating, and...
Anyways, just all this to say that we're answering your questions, and we just want to let you guys know that we are still together. And we're back together.
We're not gonna make this, like, a constant thing of us, like, going up and down.
No.
It's just...
But if ever there's big changes in our lives, because we're posting so much of it on YouTube for you guys, we will eventually update you if there's big changes. You know?
Like, we're not doing this for views. That's a few comments I did get, was like, oh, they did that for views. Like, I didn't even want to address it in a vlog. It was just that I was getting constant
a lot
comments.
Of
I was doing Vlogmas, so I was vlogging every day, and obviously you guys are like, where's Dan? And so every single comment, and I was just like, ugh,
and now because I'm daily vlogging and everyone sees you in my videos every single day, I think there's been like 2 videos that don't have Alex. Yeah. So because you're in almost all of my videos, people are like, oh, are they back together?
They also know we're traveling together.
Some of them think that we're still dating, or that, like, anyways, it's just a little bit confusing for you guys, but I guess this will be the last time we talk about it, just so you guys know and you understand. And like, honestly, we're not insulted by your comments, or like we don't take it as like a bad thing that you're commenting like, oh, are they together, are they not together? Like, it's fine, you guys can comment whatever you want, you know. It's like, that's what keeps us, I guess, we like to read your comments. We read every single one of your comments, and we don't think any of them are rude at all. We like constructive criticism as well, so whatever, you know, feel free. So for today, guys, I just wanted to give you an experience that I experienced today that made me really happy and that gave me a lot of fun. We watched 3 episodes of Making a Murderer together today, just in the basement, on the couch, cuddling, just having fun, and it was something that I really appreciated and I enjoyed, and I'm grateful for, and I'm gonna, like I told you guys, keep it in my memory. I'm gonna go back to those moments when I'm, you know, if ever I'm really upset or whatever, and I'm gonna try to reflect upon it and just be grateful and be happy. So the last few videos I've talked about, you know, find happiness in the simple things, be grateful, all that kind of stuff. You guys try and do the same. Try to pick one memory from just today, not from your whole life, one thing today that made you happy.
Comment it down below. I want to read it.
You can leave it in the comments, or like I said last time, if you're a little shy and you don't really want to share it, maybe just write it down for yourself in a journal or something. But if you don't mind, write it in the comments, share what made you happy today. Don't take from anything in your life, just today, one thing today that happened that made you happy.
I'm always curious as to what you guys are thinking and doing, and I'm a stalker, so.
Yeah. Well, it's fun to see, and it's fun to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below so you can see all the videos in your subscription box every single day. And I hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you tomorrow. My
hair literally just got stuck to my... Guys.
She's stuck.
Okay, all right. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.